What's good? What's poppin'? What's going on, everybody? Not much. Welcome to my channel. So get ready for work with me. We're gonna touch up the edges on this wig, cause the edges not edging no more. So we're gonna touch up the edges. We're gonna straighten it out a little bit, cause it's straightening, ain't straight anymore. It's still straight, but I don't like when hair is like straight, but it has like a whole lot of like bends and stuff like that. I want it stick straight. I want it straighter than a stick. A stick is not even fully straight. A stick also has some bit. I want it like paper straight. Yeah, I want it like paper straight. So I'm just gonna like touch up the straightening a little bit, touch up the edges and stuff, and head to work. And then you guys gonna see me cooking dinner later on when I get home from work. But let's go ahead and get into the topic. So I want to talk about promiscuity, okay? Um, I feel like there's a misconception that promiscuity equals confidence, promiscuity equals, um, you know, freedom, right? Like, oh, I'm free. Like, you hear that all the time, like, I'm free. And let me just play devil's advocate here real quick, right? I feel like if you're very promiscuous, like, I'm sorry, I just don't buy the it just feel good. Like, because yeah, we want to be progressive and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, biology is biology. Women are women and men are men. Okay. Um, Biology wise, is women, we just is more intimate for us. That's why, the guy do the sticking in, and the girl is like somebody is literally, quite literally in you, right? So just by biology, we're naturally, and then we're also within biology, we're programmed to like try to find a mate to, because that's the highest success chance for our offspring. And biology is a big part of biology is about offspring. So just biology wise, like, I'm not okay, cool, like all this progressive, like, okay, cool, you progressive, cool, but let's just go back to biology, right? So innately, women are, we're different than men. Like, we can't be men, okay? We're made different for a reason. We're different. We think different, right? So when you say like free, I feel like a lot of girls who's promiscuous, they use like sexuality as kind of like validation for them. So they get their validation, their sense of self, their sense of worth from men maybe being attracted to them, right? And wanting to sleep with them and all this and that. So I feel like, and then, that's supposed to be empowering, because you're doing what you want. Yeah, we against the man, but like, it's really like, to me, it's like you say, oh, I'm against the man. Like, oh, well, the society says I can't be promiscuous, so I'm going to be. But it's really like you giving them what they want, because I mean, men love easy coochie, so it's like, it's kind of like backwards to me. But I feel like the freedom comes with, kind of, the freedom and the empowerment, I feel like, comes from having autonomy over your body, having like the ability to be like, I don't want it. Like, having the choice, to not let everything inside you. And this is just how I look at it. There could be another girl who looks at stuff totally different. I'm not forcing no idea into anybody. This is just how I look at it, okay? I feel like the freedom comes from being picky about who you let in you. You know what I mean? I feel like that's the freedom. Not feeling like you need to let this or this person in you because you're looking for validation from that. But it's the freedom comes from being to decide who you want, who is good for to be in you. You feel me? And not being, it's not like an impulsive thing based simply off of the validation that you seek from that action. I feel like personally, to me, a girl who's promiscuous has lower self esteem. I know people try to say that, that would mean you're confident because you can, you have no problem making advances towards men, or, showing your body and stuff like that, like your naked bodies, anybody. But to me, I would say you have low self esteem because, again, I feel like any person who seeks validation, it goes back to my point of being promiscuous, because that's how you get validation. I feel like anybody who seeks validation out of something that doesn't make them better, and I'm sorry, but letting everybody inside you is not making you better. First of all, it's a waste of time. You could be doing something else to better yourself during that time. You could be doing school. You could be making money. There's a lot of other better stuff you could be doing to better. You could be reading. Okay, you could be trying to better your situation. It's not making you better. So I feel like anybody who gets validation from something that doesn't make them better has low self-esteem, you know. Um, so I think that actually having boundaries and being stingy with your body is high stuff, because it takes confidence to reject people. It takes confidence to find that drive within you and within your passions, rather than from seeking validations from other people. So I know, like, they say, oh, the girl, I'm so free, like, oh, I'm so free, I'm so progressive, and this and that. It's so empowering. But honestly, I feel like it's the opposite. And just think about it. Like, if you really think about what I'm saying, you're not going to take any offense to anything that I'm talking to about, right? If you really are common sense, you're going to see that what I'm saying is actually empowering to women. I'm not putting any woman down. You're going to see what I'm trying to say. But not every message is for everybody, and who this message reaches will be the person who's supposed to hear this message, and who is on the wavelength of this message, and who doesn't. Everybody has a right to live the way they want to live. That's the beauty of free will. That's the beauty of freedom, right? Thank you guys for watching. I love y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It really help my page when you guys do stuff like that. Feel free to agree, disagree. Everybody has the right to their opinion. I love y'all, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next video. Mwah.